A chub truck?
No, a literal chub if the beer truck crashed.
Yeah. I think Monday mornings in the area that we live in, what they do is they have a beer depot. And I know where it is. I've done some research.
Stalking is not research, Benny.
No. I've gone past down there because there's a glass and can receptacle where you can earn money for return and earn.
Right. Okay.
One of them. You get me?
Yeah. Right.
You drive past said keg joint
depository.
Yes.
All right.
Anyway, what they do is they have minions in utes who deliver them to various pubs.
Yeah.
In quite a barbaric manner, I might ask.
Hoof them down the...
They got to go down the chute or whatever it is,
yeah.
lower them down because it's in the cellar. And I've got to tell you, there is one particular place in Bathurst. I've been in a lot of the cellars in pubs in Bathurst.
No, that does not surprise me.
Yeah. And there's one which in particular used to hold illegal card games. Yeah, there's enough room down there for a full-on party.
Right.
Like I'm thinking of holding my wedding reception down there. It's that big. Seriously. I'm being very, very serious. But then some of them are all on ground level, like your sporting clubs and stuff like that.
Yeah,
they haven't got a
cellar.
No, they don't. But listen, in the 90s, and it'll probably be well into my 90s and I'm tracking this. I've always wanted the beer truck to crash.
Yep.
I've always wanted the beer truck. And now we've seen footage on YouTube and stuff like that of mishandled forklifts and things like that.
Falling over.
Yeah, falling over at alcohol emporiums and things like that.
Well, that guy that fell down dead drunk in like the grog shop overseas and knocked all of the
shelves.
Down.
They concertinaed on each other.
Yeah.
Yes.
Poor bastard.
Yeah. May he rest in pieces.
One out for our dead soldiers there.
Pour it out. Obviously, when they... See, it's not even cash anymore because cash is like meaningless. They have cash on stock in case you need cash, but everything's just done by the tap or the bip or all that kind of thing. So,
you got to break it down a little bit further, though. Can't just have any beer truck crash out the front of your house. You know what I mean? You could have the keg truck crash out the front of your place because you've got a miracle box and the ability to tap a keg.
I have the ability to do that.
I don't. So keg truck's out for me.
In the early 2000s, I went to war and secured those.
Secured that information.
I got that. So what would you like to see crash?
Well,
obviously in The Simpsons, the sugar truck crashes.
The sugar truck. I'm honestly going to be boring as batshit and say I want the beer truck to crash or maybe the iPhone truck. That'd be nice.
The iPhone
little
truck.
Earner. You could just be slinging them down at the pub and pay
3.2 ton Pantech.
Full of iPhones.
Full of iPhones.
Imagine how much that'd cost.
I do think that if there was a major and I hope there isn't any major truck crash. So we're not wishing any harm on anyone in the transport industry. But
no, God no.
I want to see.
It's got to be the can truck though. Can't be the bottle truck.
It's got to be the can truck because they will spurt. Bottles will spurt as well. Kegs won't because they're not carbonated until they get to the actual pub itself.
You can't really pick up an armful of kegs and run away with them though, can you?
Mate, that's 49.5 litres per keg.
You have to come running out with like a dolly.
Mate, that's why I always keep one in the back of my ute.
Loose talk, even looser opinions.
This is the best show on earth.
This is The Burble.
Here's a horrifying fact for you, Az. In the 1950s, women thought splashing Coca-Cola down there would stop them getting pregnant.
I know. You know what else is horrifying? There's a cleaning detergent in America called Lysol, which is basically Domestos.
Yes.
And its original use was for keeping your minge smelling nice and fresh.
After sex, apparently, though, they would shake up a bottle of Coke, pop the cap, let the liquid fountain up, so to speak.
Yeah. Douche.
Hoping that the acid would kill and rinse away any unwanted sperm. Well, unfortunately, most probably just ended up with a nasty yeast infection or worse.
Yeah.
But the bizarre belief is just one of the many myths and misconceptions which is on display at the world's first Vagina Museum, which opened its doors in London this week. How good is that?
You reckon there'd be a long line for the box office? Oh, yeah, you know what's coming. It's just all puns now.
What are you saying? It's a to get into?
Only if you go at the wrong time of the month.
Blink and you could miss among the trendy food and bric-a-brac stalls at the city's tourist-packed Camden markets. So it's up in the Camden markets area.
It's something to fancy a bit, yeah.
But once inside, as the exhibition hits you with vulvas, muffs, and fannies at every turn.
Excellent.
Now, from the huge glittering tampon dubbed the glampon in the corner of the room to the crocheted vagina earrings in the gift shop, the museum is fiercely proud of its genitalia and hopes visitors will be too. Now, look, bleached underwear, totally normal. Can't find the clitoris? Try their vulva viewfinder. A recent government survey conducted in the UK found a staggering 45% of women could not correctly label the basic parts of their minge. A third of women, 33%, also believe that it should be washed on a daily basis.
Oh, no, you'll get a yeast infection.
It's just another of the zombie misconceptions that the museum is trying to bust as. Now, they say that the vagina is self-cleaning.
Apparently.
You absolutely do not need to use soaps, scented deodorants, or anything else to make it smell like ocean spray or a flower bouquet. Your vagina shouldn't smell like a flower. That's not a thing. Then they
smell like a vagina.
Then they point out accusingly towards a small suitcase of pastel creams and soaps that they have there. Now, here are the products in here like virginity soap, lightening creams, tightening creams, pessaries that you put inside to tighten your canal so you can feel like a virgin.
Right.
Didn't know that these things were on sale. Had no idea.
Well, you can get anything on wish.com, bro.
These products are perpetuating to people with vages that what they have isn't good enough. They're selling body hate to people. That's what they're doing.
It's vagina hate.
Now, Florence Shetter, who founded the Vag Museum, said after discovering that there was a penis museum in Ireland.
Is there?
Yes. There's a penis museum in Ireland. And here I was thinking that they built a city around it in Canberra. But anyway, that's not the point. She said it was pretty unfair, so I decided to make a Vag Museum.
And, more power to her.
But she and Miss Creed, who are adamant that the museum is not just for women and designed to be a safe place where people of all genders and anatomies can come and learn and ask questions about...
How many, 14-year-old boys do you reckon run in there to go, oh, let's look at all the vaginas.
Right, let's go home and play Minecraft. Speaking of which, Az, thank you. I'm so happy you brought this up.
Oh, good.
They've already had fathers walk in with their children looking for a place to start teaching their kids about their bodies and sexuality.
Oh, nice.
As well as several inquiries from school groups.
Okay.
As well. Teenage boys have also strolled in for a laugh, then left with brochures folded discreetly in their pockets.
Pornhub boys,
Pornhub. They joke, I'm in. And then immediately they're like, oh, okay, what's this? How does this work? Where's this? That's what the owner has laughed and jokingly said.
Ah, so they're educating them through sex.
Yes. Now, apparently it's amazing, and exactly why they're here, making teenage boys laugh, I'm not really sure.
Oh, no, education.
Education,
Benny. It's all about the kids.
Now, it says the next hurdle after teaching people about the vagina will be encouraging people to be proud of it. Now, I identify as male, but I'm very proud of my vagina.
Me too.
Because I have done a crash course in puppetry of the penis, and I can make the hamburger.
Oh, don't.
The swing.
No, don't look at me in the eyes when you say that. Jesus.
Are you telling me, Az, are you seriously there? Like, not in those times I need to rush to have a shower, but you've
Oh, I did. I'm quite adept at the helicopter.
Have you not gone the
full burger,
the skin origami?
Yeah, we all have, I think.
Down there. Have you done the hidden turtle?
Don't even know what the hidden turtle is.
Well, when the turtle hides. Like, come on, Az. There's got to be people in your life that you meet that give you an engorged, inverted soft on.
Yes, there are.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
Theburble.com.au is where you can find us. All of our podcasts are there. We're on Apple Podcasts. We're also on Spotify. We're on Google Podcasts in the United States and also in England. Spreaker. Download the Spreaker app because you can get all of our podcasts and a world load more of other podcasts, plus as well iHeartRadio.
We always heart radio.
Yes, that's where we are. You can find us here. This has been rather a sort of sedate cup of tea kind of
hasn't it?
Podcast that we've done.
At least we got an emergency room in. And we brought about vagina awareness.
Yes, and it's always good to be aware of
vaginas
because basically you're going to run into someone daily that has a vagina. So,
Or is just a massive.
why have they got the Dick Museum in Ireland?
It's really a question that I can't answer.
Like, don't you think they'd have it like somewhere else where there's a whole bunch of just dicks?
What, like the White House?
Yeah, White House, Parliament House, bloody management of Channel 10, all these places.
RTA control.
Yeah, just,
Supercars.
Do you know why I laugh? That's funny because it's true.
Yeah, you supercars.
We're back. You said you were going to, years ago, you said.
You know it. You search your feelings. You know it.
But you said that you were going to ease off on the supercars.
I haven't
jive.
said anything for years.
Yeah, because you haven't
Give me
watched
this
it.
one. Yeah, well, that's true.
You're too cheap to get Foxtel, you idiot.
Had it got rid of it.
Next week, we're back.
Unfortunately.
Bye.
Bye.
Is it over yet?
The answer is yes.
Oh, thank God for that. Hit us up on the socials and check us out at theburble.com.au. And don't forget to subscribe and share us with all your mates.
Thank you for sharing.
And here's the good news. They're back next week. Really? That's good news?
It's great news.
Here's the taste.
Wherever there's a fool, there's always a flirt. Whenever there is school, there'll always be homework. Whenever there's a beat, there's always a drum. Whenever there's fun, there's always Coca-Cola. Yeah. Coca-Cola. Always Coca-Cola.
I'm a cock doctor.